The biggest mistake you will ever make in this life is believing your secrets are safe in someone else's hands. Machiavelli discovered a dangerous truth centuries ago. Being brutally honest is a massive strategic liability in a world driven by hidden agendas, endless competition, and human envy. Your words are either the shield that protects you or the exact weapon your enemies will use to destroy you. Most people make the mistake of talking too much. They speak recklessly, never realizing that information is power, and every secret shared is power surrendered. If you want to make yourself impossible to exploit, maintain your reputation and quietly rise above the rest. You must learn the art of strategic silence from Machiavelli. There are 5 dark truths you must lock away in absolute darkness. Secrets that will save you years of misery, betrayal, and regret. Here is the first thing you must never reveal. Number 1. Your true intentions. Machiavelli famously warned that if people know what you are aiming for, they will immediately prepare to stop you. The absolute easiest way to guarantee your own failure is to brag about your ambitions before they are brought into existence. When you tell people your grand plans, a dangerous psychological shift occurs. First, you trigger their natural hardwired instinct to envy you. Second, it warns them early, giving them time to plan countermoves and stop you before you start. People hate seeing others move ahead. When you announce your rise, you unconsciously invite them to drag you back down. In the game of power, you must wrap your true goals in a thick, unreadable shroud of fog. Machiavelli heavily praised the historical leaders who mastered simulation and dissimulation, the art of pretending to be one thing while doing another. True masters of strategy do not walk around looking menacing. They wear a mask of total innocence and predictability. Let people think you are heading left when you are actually preparing a decisive strike to the right. Confuse your rivals with mundane conversations, trivial updates, and minor actions, so they never look closely enough to spot your true destination. Keep your ultimate objectives completely concealed until the results speak for themselves. Let the world witness your victory, but never let them see the blueprint that brought it to life. Number 2, who you realistically trust. Never advertise your inner circle or declare your ultimate loyalties. Machiavelli noted that human nature is inherently fickle, transactional, and prone to sudden betrayal. He observed that men change sides the exact second they see a better profit or the moment fear takes over. Loyalty is easy when life is peaceful, but under pressure, self-interest rules the human mind. If you brag about your closest allies, you are not showing strength. You are handing your rivals a perfect map of your weaknesses. Wise leaders know that enemies rarely attack a strong ruler directly. Instead, they find the weakest ally in your circle. When your rivals know exactly who you trust, they know exactly who to corrupt, bribe, or manipulate for your downfall. Keep your deepest bonds, your private advisors, and your strategic allegiances entirely quiet. Never let the public see you leaning heavily on anyone. When no one knows who holds influence over your heart and mind, no one can use them as a Trojan horse to destroy you from within. Trust in absolute silence and observe everyone with a detached, calculating eye. Number 3, the full extent of your wealth. Never brag about your resources, your financial victories, or the true depth of your assets. Displaying your wealth makes you an immediate target for envy, structural sabotage, and economic predators. Machiavelli understood that men are fundamentally driven by greed and the innate desire to possess what others have labored to build. He famously noted that a man will more quickly forget the death of his own father than the loss of his financial inheritance. Material loss triggers a deep, permanent resentment that never truly fades. When you flaunt your wealth, you attract 2 dangerous groups: predators who plot to take it, and parasites who expect you to fund their failures. You become a prize to be hunted. True power is having the money to survive any crisis without ever needing to show it off for cheap attention. A wise player always lets the world underestimate their wealth. Let them think you have far less than you actually do. Because a wolf never stalks prey, it thinks has no meat. Financial silence is your greatest shield against social resentment and hidden economic predators. Number 4, your next strategic move. Never announce your next steps before you physically execute them. In the grand strategy of life, the element of surprise is your absolute highest point of leverage. A strategic absence of information forces your competitors to guess your every move, exhausting their mental energy and resources while you remain perfectly calm and unpredictable. When you force others to constantly guess your next move, you control the whole game. But the moment you talk about your plans, you give away your power. You invite bad advice, jealousy, and active sabotage from people who want you to stay exactly where you are. If you are going to switch careers, start a secret business. Invest or cut ties with a toxic person. Do it cleanly and without an announcement. Move entirely in the dark and let the sudden unchangeable reality of your execution be the very first thing they see. A wise player never gives a warning before they strike. Number 5, your deepest weaknesses. The moment you complain, vent, or confess your flaws to the wrong person, you have handed them a blueprint designed for your destruction. Your insecurities, your past traumas, and your emotional triggers are nothing but raw ammunition for others. Machiavelli warned that in moments of critical conflict, people will ruthlessly exploit whatever cracks they can find in your armor. Human nature dictates that weakness is rarely pitied. It is capitalized on. In the arena of life, blood in the water only invites the sharks. Too many people in the modern world confuse reckless oversharing with building an authentic connection. They believe showing vulnerability is a form of strength, forgetting that the world is highly competitive. In reality, 80% of the people you encounter do not care about your struggles, and the remaining 20% are glad you have them. If you have a weakness, fix it in absolute privacy. If you have an insecurity, conquer it alone in the shadows. Never let your face reveal your frustration, your anger, or your fear. Present a solid, completely unreadable presence to the world. Control the narrative and the information about yourself entirely, or someone else will inevitably use it to control you. In a world full of hidden agendas, your silence is not just a choice. It is your ultimate weapon. You do not need to look menacing or charming to be powerful. True power is quiet, calm, and completely unreadable. When you keep your intentions, your allies, your wealth, your moves, and your weaknesses hidden in the dark, you take away your enemy's ability to hurt you. They cannot fight what they cannot see. They cannot sabotage a plan they do not know exists. Let them gossip, let them talk, and let them judge you, while they waste their breath, sharing their own secrets. You will be quietly building your empire in the shadows. Move in silence. Act without warning. Let your final victory be the only statement you ever make. By the way, if you want more life, philosophy, and wisdom, hit the like button. Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more Machiavellian lessons.